Yeah, we're getting close to that anniversary. You know, like a year away from the Olympics. I mean, we're already counting down the time to go to Japan. All right, so it is one of those situations where you have a beautiful morning and you just know here comes the rain.
Oh, you can feel it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm looking over your shoulder and seeing a lot of red right now.
Yeah, and it's a deal too where some areas won't have a drop of rain and others will have some wind damage, Carlos, and some very, very heavy rain. Let me set the stage. Severe thunderstorm watch technically does not include Indianapolis or Noblesville. Doesn't mean that we can't have severe thunderstorms outside of that watch box area. Here's the latest with live Doppler 13 radar. You can see that storm cluster that's made quite a journey from Minnesota now down to southern Indiana. Going into the break, we were talking about this severe thunderstorm warning that includes Lebanon, Liston, Brownsburg, Danville. That little narrow green line is something we call a gust front. And I'm going to tell you, you may not even have rain or thunder with this, but it is producing some tree damage out of Montgomery County. Just had someone tweet me from Jamestown in Hendricks County saying it's very windy there, and we are aware of that. Moving toward the east at about 45 miles per hour. If it holds, would be in downtown Indy at around 646, Carmel before 6:45, and Brownsburg by 6:30. Again, that could produce some tree damage. Farther to the south here, very dangerous storms, a lot of lightning near Bloomington into Spencer. On top of this, we've got a new severe thunderstorm warning until 7 p.m. Heads up in Bloomfield, Sullivan, that's heading toward you. As we go a little farther toward the north, Clinton, and very heavy rain right now, as is Greencastle. As I put the radar into motion, you can see that bright green spreading out, fanning out across Montgomery County. Did do some tree damage there in the city. And as we go a little farther to the south, we were telling you this earlier, you see that bright red sweeping through Owen County. That has 55 to 60 plus mile per hour wind potential. And you see all these little lines kind of converging on Marion County. I suspect what's going to be happening here is that we're going to see in this general vicinity, we're going to see an increase in storm coverage between now and probably about 8 p.m. And they'll go fast once they develop here, because this has been our hottest day so far this year. Technically at 90 right now. Got up to 94 degrees in Indy. You can see outside of those storms, the heat index is still 95 to near 100. You can see the axis that these storms have been following. That severe thunderstorm watch goes until 10 p.m. Here's Future Track 13. Once we get through about 9 or 10 o'clock, probably settle things down. We'll have to wait overnight tonight. Any unused energy from this hot day that we've had could spawn a few more thunderstorms. And hottest day we've had in almost a year. And it is going to be another uncomfortable day tomorrow. Low storm chances doesn't mean we can't have something fire with that heat. And speaking of, we got about a 20% shot of seeing thunderstorms here in the afternoon, but the heat will be the bigger story, as again we're thinking 90 plus with heat indices of near 100 plus. And get used to it, because we're going back to it again on Tuesday. We've got 30% storm chance there, and then once we hit midweek and points thereafter, storm chances start to go up in the afternoon, and those can definitely put down some heavy rain. Taylor.